Now, the longest spaceflight simulation in history, a 500-day mission to Mars, is reaching its destination as the astronauts prepare to land on the red planet later today. Well, the crew of 3 volunteers will leave their spaceship, where they've been locked since June, for a first spacewalk on the Martian surface. Well, fake as it may seem, the ongoing experiment is more than virtual, as it helps prepare future astronauts for a real trip to Mars.
After more than 8 months flying to the red planet, the isolated Mars.500 crew are preparing to go where no man's gone before, as they prepare to take their first tentative steps onto a mock Mars surface. Well, we've beaten them to it. This is the simulated surface of Mars. Now, only 3 of the 6-strong crew are actually going to be entering here, and they're going to be carrying out experiments and collecting samples. Now, the programme's emphasis on realism means that the Mars walk is going to be monitored from Russia's real-life Mission Control Center. In reality, though, the crew, the spaceship and the planet's surface are all just part of a simulated experiment, albeit one that comes complete with mock emergencies, scientific experiments, space food and no natural light. Its purpose? To learn more about the physical and psychological demands of long-distance space travel. The head of the project tells me it's a no-girls team, perhaps to avoid any awkward tensions. And the experience itself is a tough challenge for the crew to have to deal with the monotony.
Thanks to this program of drills, the men are in a good condition, and we hope that in spacesuits they will be able to walk on the simulated planet's surface.
The crew, all volunteers, are being paid, but it's a long-haul experiment that still has a while till completion. In fact, it won't be until November, 640 days after they first began, that the men will get to touch down back in reality. And whilst the experiment gives a unique insight into long-term space travel techniques, it'll be a long while yet before the real thing. Until then, this simulation is as close as it gets to witnessing a real mission to Mars. Sarah Firth, RT, Moscow.
And coming up